Hi everybody in the composting group, Sylvia Hennifer here. I started this group because I love composting and what it does for the garden and all the plants and things like that, and just wanted to get to bring people together that had the same interest and the same goals. So growing healthier plants that is good for you personally and for your family and for the environment. So I love to hear what you do for composting, where you live, and any issues and problems that you have. I'm not an expert, but I do love it, and I have been composting for a couple of years. But there is so many people that have so much wisdom out there, and I really want you to share your tips and growing pains of composting, and let's compost together. All right, so I am in our backyard, and I am in the homemade compost pallets that I made, or that we made, and I am going to dig. So this pile behind me has been built from last year. Okay, so from spring to fall and over winter and things like that. So I'm going to dig from the bottom, and let's see what happens. Okay, that was interesting, wasn't it? Last year was the first year that I put a lot of the dead plants, after you pick in the fall and stuff like that. Last year was the first time I put all of those dead plants into a compost pile. Now, obviously, not very much of it composted. Number one, I didn't chop it up into smaller portions. I didn't mix it. And so I can see, like at the bottom here, the beginning of compost. And that's probably before I added the fall stuff in there. So I am going to start a different mix. So I'm going to add on the second side a bit of everything and see what happens. So I'll probably mix that second side just to get the compost started from last fall. So let's dig some more. Now what's really interesting, and so you can see I brought a lot of last year's garden stuff down to the bottom, and underneath, of course, was my original compost pile, and it is doing wonderful. Like it's starting. So this is quite interesting, very interesting. I think I need another compost area. I wonder what my husband will say. Okay, so I've dug in there and kind of flattened it out, but I do see that it is a bit dry, so I'm going to add some water. And we're well hidden under trees and whatnot, so I'm just going to pay attention, keep this mixed up, and make sure it's moist, and we'll see what happens.